just like you wouldn't build a house without a blueprint, or go on a road trip without a few key highways that you want to take along the way. You wouldn't start a dashboard without knowing exactly what you're going to do. So to start off, you need to ask yourself, what is the goal of the dashboard? Who will use it? And what information do the users need? Again, like I said, you wouldn't build a house without a blueprint. You got to make sure you have a plan before any development begins. To do that, it's as simple as in your initial kickoff meetings to work with business leaders, to work with end users, and develop a set of objectives for the dashboard. And throughout the process, and throughout especially even the molding and the blueprint stage, have a reason for every design element you add, have a reason for every data element you add. Make sure that it adds to the value of the dashboard and doesn't detract from it. And also it needs to align with your objectives. Personally, what I like to use in my work is the 5 W's of journalism. Basically, you need to ask, who will be using the dashboard? What will the dashboard be used for? Where will the dashboard be used? How often will it be used? And why do they need a dashboard? For purposes of this presentation, we've come up with a fictitious company that we're going to use, and we're going to have them go through these 10 survival techniques. And this particular company is called Widgets Incorporated. They're a high-end retail store, and they came to us at Lancet, and they need a dashboard. Who the dashboard they need it for, though, is a category manager, and they need it because they don't really have anything to evaluate category and subcategory performance, and they need to do so on a regional level. Where will the dashboard be used? We talked about web and desktop use, so we'll be doing a lot of our work, through a browser or through an email attachment, basically. And when we're doing monthly data loads, so the category manager will be checking at the very least end of the month to see their previous month's stats, as well as they'll probably be checking it throughout the month a few times just to touch up and make sure they know what's going on. Why do they need a dashboard? Like a lot of customers that we've run into, they need dashboards because maybe they have all this data and maybe it's at many different focal points. And the whole point is they need a single center of focus. So we want to make sure that we give them a single deliverable that they can